Mendeley or Zotero? Which one should we choose? Both are very good citation and reference management software. Both include word plugins that allow you to automate citations. Both can generate BibTeX to LaTeX. Both are cloud-based, which means you can work on different devices. What's more, both are free for the majority of features. Great. So now I will show you what each tool can do, and then we will look at the advantages of each. Let's start with Mendeley. When you install and open the Mendeley desktop, it looks like this. The first thing that you want to do is install all the add-ons. So to do that, you will have to go to the Tools and install Web Importer and install the Microsoft Word plugin. If you use Overleaf LaTeX editor, you might want Mendeley to create a BibTeX file. In Mac, you will go to the Mendeley Preferences. Then under BibTeX tab, you can choose to sync your library to a BibTeX file. BibTeX is a database file structure or format that LaTeX uses to manage references. So once these are set up, you are ready to go. Okay, so the first thing you've got to do is populate your reference database. So how do we do that? The first option, quite simple, is just to click the Add button or to drag and drop the PDF files that you have into the interface. So for example, here I have a couple of articles, and if I just take one and drop it straight into Mendeley, you can see that it's not only being added, information like the authors, title, etc. are automatically extracted. And also the citation key, which is important for the LaTeX editor. There's, however, a limitation. It only really works for general articles. So if you are importing anything other than a journal article, it might not have the right information. The second way to populate your Mendeley database is to use the literature search function. So let's just go up to the search button, and then you just search for whatever keyword or title of a journal article you are looking for. So I will just search for some articles related to evolutionary robotics. And you can see that Mendeley returns a whole lot of options. So if you are interested in any titles of the papers, you can view the abstract to see whether it's useful for your research. And if it is, you can just save it to your Mendeley database. So the literature search functionality is really handy when you are searching for a journal article or something that is widely published in the academic servers. But if you want to import or cite a web page, for example, a blog post, you are not going to have the record within this Mendeley's literature search database. So what you then do is use Mendeley's web importer, which we installed earlier. You can find this little icon on the top right of your browser. It's quite simple, so I will not show it here. Alright, these are the 3 ways that I know how to import in Mendeley. So now you've set up your Mendeley database, which contains all the resources you want to cite. And the next step is obviously use it in writing. So let's take a look at how you do that in Word. Let's open Word. You will find the Mendeley Microsoft Word add-on in the References tab. So now we are going to insert citations. You just write your text as you normally would. Then when it comes to inserting the title citation, you just click the button up there and search for the relevant citation. There you go. Let's just do one more. Okay, so now we have citations. It's time to build a reference list. You just write title, reference, and click Insert Bibliography. And there you have it. Mendeley is gonna build your entire bibliography according to different requirements from different publishers. You can select the matching style. So that's Mendeley's references management software. Now let's turn to Zotero. Its three-pane structure works the same way as Mendeley, except it has no built-in literature search function such as the one Mendeley provides. The rest is more or less the same. So here I will drag and drop a couple papers. To create a bibliography for LaTeX users, you can highlight the relevant items. Right-click and choose Export Item, then choose Format, BibTeX, Save. So compared to the Mendeley's auto-syncing function, you have to do it manually, which is less handy. Another way of creating a bibliography is from within Word itself. When you open up a Word document, you will see Zotero at the top of your menu bar. As you type your paper, you can automatically add your citations. However, you can't change the style afterwards easily as opposed to Mendeley. Now comes to the question, which one should we choose? Zotero has some unique advantages. If you use a wide range of formats, not just the PDF articles, Zotero works better than Mendeley. You can collaborate for free with as many people as you want in Zotero. However, in Mendeley, each private group created by a free account can only have a maximum of 3 members. Mendeley too has its own benefits. I must say that the features of the add-ons are much more complete compared to Zotero. You can also highlight or add the notes to the PDF files right within the software. What's more, Mendeley gives user 2 GB of free storage, while Zotero only provides 300 MB. So as you can see, the tool that works best for you really depends on what is important to you.